Before we go into the big 8 combination at the hip, let's look at hip flexion on the right. So dropping down. Now moving into the frontal plane, we're getting adduction. So the gap is getting smaller between the femur and the pelvis on the right hand side. As I take the left hand up, you can see that the gap between the femur and the pelvis is getting bigger. And this gives us abduction, the feeling of abduction in that frontal plane. Now, as I take my arm across, I'm bringing the pelvis around and across that right hip, getting internal rotation. As I take the right hand across, I'm getting external rotation in that transverse plane. Let's put it all together. Flexion, adduction, internal rotation. Flexion, adduction, external rotation. Flexion, abduction, internal rotation. And flexion, abduction, and external rotation. Now let's go back to the sagittal plane. Is if you want to get extension, then we need to start low and we need to come up and out. Ooh, easy, Joe. So now you can go away and you can build your big 8 combination at the hip. Going back here to flexion, adduction, internal rotation. Glute med loves a bit of frontal, and that glute max loves the sagittal plane and internal rotation.